Hey everyone, welcome to the behind the scenes design process and my contribution to this incredible film called The Batman. I have gotten so many inquiries and questions and just general interest into this project, and I figure probably the best way to kind of get into the process and talk about details of my involvement in the project is probably to make videos just like this. So this project started with a really great phone call that I had with production designer James Chinlin. James is an amazing production designer and has done amazing work on many impactful films. And him and I just really hit it off on a very high level, really quite instantly on a phone call. And he was kind enough to invite me out to Warner Brothers, and we had met up in person, and he had showed me some of the source references that Matt Reeves, our director, and him and the rest of the team were really kind of gunning for. The idea was that there was this hand-built machine that Bruce would build himself, and what would that look like and feel like. I remember telling James on my visit at Warner Brothers that on that day I just said, I was born to be here, and all these years of hard work and focus and dedication of loving vehicles and loving comics and loving Batman, I was here to design this car. I told him that was it. That was fate, and it was sealed, and it was such an incredible moment, a very powerful moment. And big thanks to James for bringing me on and allowing me and giving me this chance to contribute to such an iconic piece of cinema history. So with every project, for designing, it always comes down to iterative processes. So I employ the use of CGI, computer-generated imagery, when it comes to designing and building out the projects that I work on. It's an incredible tool for conveying your ideas in a very rapid way, if you know what to do and how to do it. And it also helps convey your concepts and ideas in a way that is much more tactile than other forms and mediums. I'm a traditional artist, and I've gotten into CGI over the past 15 years or so, and invested almost all my time into being a digital artist now, and so I've just employed these kind of tools. The primary tools that I used with making the designs for the Batmobile and the Bat Bike and the Drifter Bike was a program called Maxon Cinema 4D, and I employed a plug-in renderer called Corona Render, which is an incredibly strong and versatile render, and it just generates some incredible imagery. Tools are tools, and everybody has a different use for different tools. The reason why I use the tools that I use is because just simple familiarity, and they work for me and they work great, but they're just tools. At the end of the day, anybody can make anything with any kind of program. It's just a matter of having the willpower and understanding what button does what and how to employ that towards your vision. I don't really try to think about CGI being different from physical. I try to connect them to be the same. And I think by doing that, I give both worlds a really rich approach, which I don't consider one to be stronger than the other. I consider them both to be their own thing. So with these series of videos, I really wanted to take a moment to extrapolate on my thinking and thought process and design iterations and how the designs eventually evolved into final production that landed in the film The Batman.